Today's about the coolest day that we're gonna see for a while. So because of that, I think today is a good day to run all the cows and calves through the chute, give everybody their spring vaccinations, castrate the bull calves, and get everybody ready to start pushing through summer. I came here this morning and sprayed all the wasp nests that I could find, so hopefully those are not an issue. And I've just got a couple more little things to get ready here before we can get started. That's what's going on today on Farmertylerranch. We'll bring everybody here into the working corral, and then I'll start sorting off the adult cows and put them back into the little corral. So they'll have to come back here the way I'm walking. They'll get down here to this dead end and hopefully turn around. We'll have this gate open better for them. And then they'll just run right on down the alleyway here. And we can hold them in here. They'll have water, shade. They'll be perfectly comfortable in here, and they'll have some gentlemen admirers. While the cattle are being held in the little corral here, we'll run all the calves through the chute and just get them done first. And then once the calves are done, I'll put them in the big corral. When it's the cows' turn to go through, then I'll just bring like 3 or 4 at a time out of the little corral here into the working corral. And once they go through the chute, they can go out in the big corral to be with their calf again. Lots of gates to get set, but you want to check and double check, make sure you got all the ones closed that you want closed and all the ones open that you want open. Because if even just one of those is not where you want it, it'll ruin the whole operation. Okay, what all do we need at the chute? So this ice chest has water for me. That's, you know, that's important too. This little cooler bag has my vaccines in here with an ice pack, and then my 2 syringes that I'm going to use. I've got a backup syringe in the truck just in case something were to happen. Next, I got my little vet bag. This just got a little bit of everything in it. I don't know what I'll need out of this. Maybe none of it. Maybe a lot of it. I think everything is set up and ready to go here, save my scale head. I'm charging it right now. I forgot to do that last night. So I'm going to let that charge while I'm gathering up everybody. And before we do that, I got to move the cow sprayer out of that gateway so that, you know, I can gather them more easily, and then I'll be able to actually close that gate once they're up in here. Now that we got the gateway cleared, we can go catch the rest of the cows. Looks like a lot of them are coming up here anyway. It's kind of that time of day. Well, sometimes you got to reset and try again. well, they certainly fought me getting back in here. I'm sure the editing won't do it justice, but we got them now. And it looks like I missed a wasp nest, and of course it just so happens to be right where I need to be standing to start sorting these girls off. So hopefully we stay out of trouble, but I don't know, we'll see. Got a pretty good pile of them moved out, but they're kind of balling up back here, so let's go shoo them into where they need to stay, and hopefully they stay there. Don't knock my camera over. Looks like we're down to about 5 cows, and what I've learned in this corral is that rather than waste all the time trying to sort them off and go out this gate, what's a lot easier is to just start bringing calves into the tub and make this main group smaller, and then it's a lot easier to get these final 5 sorted out. The trouble is, when you get such an unbalanced ratio like we have now, 5 cows to 30 some odd calves, every time you get a cow moving towards the gate the way you want her to go, a calf starts going with her. And when you jump out to stop that calf, a lot of times the cow stops as well. We're down to 1 calf and 3 cows. Let's do it. Well, they've been testing me today, that's for sure, but we got everybody where we want them now, so let's start running them through. Today all the calves are getting a shot of Ultrabox 8, commonly known as 8-way. The bull calves are going to get banded, and then anybody with any eye problems will deal with those as well. And weights, of course. Number 2 here weighs 240 pounds. That's it. The calf we got in the chute is our black bottle calf's sister. And I gotta say, she looks about 100 times better than he does. That's just the difference between being raised on the cow and being raised on the bottle. And speaking of bottle calves, we got Smokey in the chute now. All the other calves have been around 250. I think we will see some 300 pounders, but I haven't had one over the scale yet. Smokey is nowhere near that. Smokey's only 146 pounds. Bottle calves have special requirements compared to normal calves. Probably sent a little over half of the calves through, and I've got the other half in the tub here ready to go. We've had several over 300 pounds, I think like 3 or 4, which is pretty impressive. Most of them are in the 200 pound range. We got a few runts that are below that, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I bet the average weight when we're all done is like 275. I was sitting here talking to you guys and he decided he was ready to go. When I'm doing multiple things to them while they're up in here, I try to do it in the same order so I don't forget what I have or haven't done. And with the bulls, the first thing I'll do is put the band on. Castrating bands look like little green Cheerios. At least I've always thought so. And it's good to leave them out in the sun. Makes them a lot more stretchy. Up, dude. Get on your feet. I'm not gonna be able to get you like that. There. Get you like that. Make sure you got 2 in there. Second thing is vaccination. And last, I check his eyes, make sure he's not getting pink eye. This guy looks good, and take note of what number he is. So the way I've been numbering these calves since they were born in 2024, the beginning part of their number is 24, and then whatever number calf they were is the second part. So like he's number 8, his number will be 2408. And I'll put his weight into the scale. He weighs 314 pounds. Good little bull calf. Well, steer now. One of the best things about this chute, you just saw it, is how calmly they exit. They've got plenty of room to walk out of here. They're not having to jump or you know, do any of that crazy stuff that they had to do before. Always want to back up as soon as you release them. It's natural for them. Go ahead. Here, I've got the first calf born. I never did get an ear tag in him, but I've had it ready to go. So we're gonna do it now. As all the calves have been going through, I have mentioned that I've been checking eyes, and I actually found one that's bad. So let me show it to you and show you what we're gonna do. Alright, so you can see how his eye, it actually looks like it's healing, but see how it's got the white spot on there and a little red mark. And then his other eye looks pretty good. But that is classic pink eye. So it does look like he's already kind of on the downhill side of it, and if left untreated, sometimes it gets worse. Sometimes, like in this case, they get over it on their own. But as long as we've got him up here in the chute, we'll go ahead and put some medicine in there, and this will actually be a good chance for me to test out my head holder. Well, truth be told, I think this is designed really for full-grown cows more so than calves, but we can still use it for him. So I'll just spray some of this Vetricin pink eye spray in his eye. He doesn't really like it too much, but it's good for him. And we can send him on his way. You are a crybaby. Some calves have the honor of me making a note in their weight log that they are crazy, and that was one. We are down to the last calf. Still got to do all the cows though. Done with calves, now on to the cows. The plan is to just bring 3. If 4 get by, that's fine, but really 3 will be ideal. So just bring them back 3 at a time, and then that way we can just run them straight into the tub. 3 of them fit in that alleyway with plenty of room to spare. 4 can squeeze in there too, so 3 or 4 will work. By not bringing the entire group in here, then I avoid having to try to sort them in here and force them to go somewhere that they don't want to go. Right now, when I sort them out of the little corral, I'm trying to send them through a gate that they know leads to their calf. So they should be pretty easy to get sorted off out of there. Well, a lot easier than they would be in here anyway. All right, you guys wanted to come in here. Now we're gonna do it. Okay, there's 1, 2. I think we're gonna try 4. 3, one more. Okay, stay back. I made a last minute decision to grab 4 because if 4 works, it'll make this whole thing go a lot faster. If it doesn't work, then we'll just do 3 the next time. Look at that, like clockwork. Cattle are getting the same 8-way shot that the calves got, plus they're getting Virus Shield 6. This is protects against reproductive diseases. Cows are going, I'd say, a lot faster than the calves. Cattle know how to move through a corral, whereas calves just don't know anything, it seems. You see how good the cows are moving through here, and it's, I think, a combination of that chute giving them a nice clear walkway, and then also they know that when they get out of the chute, they're gonna get back with their calf. So, you know, so far so good, but that doesn't mean it can't come off the rails any minute. Go ahead. Isn't it amazing when we work with their natural tendencies, how much easier everything is? You see that? I don't have to go catch them. I don't have to push them through any of this. They're just kind of snaking back in here because they're looking for their calf and they think that they can get it if they go this way. Go back, go back, go back now. No, no. Now you're gonna make me chase you. And I was just talking about how good you were doing. Hey. You're a problem child? Oh, you. Oh. As I said, it can come off the rails at any moment. This is a nice feature. Look at that cow. Don't do that. Cow. That's better. Well, we are down to the final group, and I think there's 5 of them in there. Rather than try to bring like 3 and 2, I think I'd rather just bring all 5. And you know, the tub will be a little bit crowded, but we'll make it work. So let's run after them and get them, bring them up here. One of them's Buddy, so you know, hopefully he doesn't fight too bad, but we'll see. All right, guys, let's go. I always worry about these panels here, knowing that they're paper thin. I mean, the cows don't know that, but they could figure it out, and that wouldn't be good. Say bye-bye, Rivet. You'll see him in 2 weeks. Well, the camera ran out of battery there somewhere, so I'm not really sure where this left off, but we got the cows done. It feels good. Feels good to get that done. So I'm looking over my session stats from weighing the calves. I didn't weigh the cows, and a lot of people ask me why I don't do that, and the reason is just that I don't really feel like I gain anything from weighing them twice a year. They're not at a stage of life where I'm really trying to track their weight gain. Maybe if they were losing weight, that would be something that I would want to know, but I think I would be able to see that just as easily as the scale would be able to tell me that. The calves, on the other hand, I did weigh every single one of those. Our lightest calf was 108.5 pounds, and I believe I had 5 calves that were still down in the 100s, including the bottle calves. My heaviest calf was 340 pounds. Wow, that was ear tag number 2407. We'll have to go out and see that. That's pretty impressive. I've got 9 calves here that are in the 300 weights, which is great. The average weight of all these calves combined was 243.8 something pounds, and that's a little bit lower than I guess, but still pretty good. I'm okay with that. Today marks the true test of the new Aerolock 75 series chute that I've got here. I did run like 10 or 12 yearlings through it a while back, but I would say today we really put it through its paces. This thing worked awesome. I am super happy with this new chute. Well, all in all, everything went pretty well today. Nobody got hurt, not me or the cows, and if you can accomplish that, you've done something. And although the cows seem pretty mellow, they're obviously happy to be back together. they're trapped in this corral. We still need to open a gate before I can go home. And while we're walking over to the gate, check out number 7 here. This is the calf. This is the biggest one, the 340 pounder. And if you saw him in person, you would believe it. Tired to even open a gate. I think that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and I hope I'll see you again on Farmer Tyler Ranch.